At the end of the day, are you happy to see your partner?
Every single day. And that's the truth.
It is true, but it sounds really...
Yeah. It did?
No. Test, test, 1, 2.
1, 2. Buckle my shoe, baby.
3, 4.
Shut the door.
5, 6.
Pick up sticks.
7, 8.
Don't be late.
Okay, well, on time
We're
we
in.
are. Hi, everybody. Hi, Liz.
Hi, Lee.
How are you, my little
I
bug?
couldn't be better. It's a perfect day. We're excited.
Hey.
Yeah, we are.
Got on my little heart sweater.
You look good.
The heat of summer, but I wanted to wear hearts today.
Well, you look good in your hearts. And I wore black.
Because you tanned.
Because I tanned. Yeah, you can guarantee when I'm wearing black, I have just tanned. Well, the best part is I actually got a shower. So did you. We are clean.
Look at that.
No one really cares, but we care.
Nope.
And we're
Feels
usually
good.
in here.
Feels good.
Yeah. So what's on your mind, hot stuff?
What
are you thinking?
0. And so
0, like brain dead for summer. Is that what you are?
Yeah, that's the theme.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled up online quizzes for couples.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To see what we had. We're going to do one to see how well you know me and how well I know you.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be fun. And is this something people can play along with at home?
I don't know. We'll see if it's good and then we'll recommend it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll always start
That's
there.
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay. So we're going to do a quiz about how well we know each other. I know you really
how well do you know your partner?
Okay.
So let's start with
Give
you.
it a shot.
Yes or no? Okay. I could name my partner's best friends.
Besides me?
I was going to say the same thing.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I can name yours.
You can name mine.
Me.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah.
There's others.
There's others. We won't go into it.
Okay. We don't want to have their feelings
What'll
hurt.
happen is leave somebody out. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's important. If you can't name your partner's best friends, you don't know much about each other.
Where are
right?
you?
Right. Okay. And by the way, you don't have to be your partner. Do you have to be each other's best friend?
No. Well, best is so
Ooh, I kinda
tricky
think you kinda
anyway.
do.
Like, I think it's nice to have friends of quality
Right.
who offer you different things in your life.
Yeah.
So there might be someone who's had like their best friend since childhood, which is a different
Right.
thing. Like that's
Right.
just your tried and true best friend.
Right.
But amongst these friends that I've accumulated as an adult, I don't like, no one's like at the top of the list.
You need somebody you can go and complain about me to. Correct?
Yeah.
You
good
really
one.
do.
Good
You
one.
do. I have no complaints, but I know you
I gotta
need-
just do that out loud in front of you.
yeah, I know. But yeah, no, that's a good one.
I mean, you're so old.
That's true.
Do you have a lot of best friends?
No, I was going to say when I went out with all my
That's what I was
70-year-old
thinking about.
buddies like about a month ago. And first of all, I was like, can I just send the bio of who I am? Because I didn't really want to explain you at all because there's no explanation to people that have been married for like 45 years. Right?
Right.
Like, so you did what? And you're with who? A girl? And she's how old? And what? And she works with you? And they're like, just, okay.
Everybody took that pretty well, yeah?
Well,
in front of your face.
In front of my face. They're probably all losing their mind now. But yeah. And, people come from different disciplines and
Discipline.
Well,
As
meaning,
if it's an
religious
exercise.
thoughts
I
and
know.
political thoughts. And, some people just think the whole gay issue is a thing. But anyway.
You just read a funny one. What was it?
Oh my God. It was on Instagram, of course, because every time right before we get on camera, just because she's like dicking around with stuff.
Oh. That's what that's called?
Yeah.
Setting up.
I always scroll my Instagram feed.
You're not helphelpful.
And I went to get the circle light up in the Pilates room, by the way.
Check. 10
Anywho,
points for this.
so I think the guy said, if you're against gay marriage, then it's a simple thing. You just don't really want to propose to someone to marry you
No, it was.
What was it?
You got it bungled. It's basically like the next time someone asks you to marry them who's gay, you can just say no.
Yeah, you could just say no.
Yeah, when just like a random.
And then the
gay
guy
person walks by.
goes, follow me for further life tips. Anyway, it was funny if you were there and you were reading.
better
and you were
delivered
me.
than that.
Yeah, we didn't do well.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
okay. All
We
right.
know each other's best friends. Number 2, I know what stresses my partner is currently facing. Yes or no?
Yes.
What are they?
You want me to tell them about it?
I don't know.
I mean, what's stressing you? Oh, she had a meltdown on Friday. Her car broke.
Yeah.
I mean, but are you still stressed?
No.
That was a stress. That was a big stress.
Of course it was.
It was also just
Yeah.
like a ridiculous stress. I mean, yeah, your heart rate's down and it's a bad thing, but you kind of took it to the edge. She bought a new car. You bought a new car. However, I do admire that. It's like a fuck it thing. You know, like you're going to cost me money and cause me trouble. I'm just going to release you and go buy a new car, which you did. And you came home and showed it to me and I thought, all right,
There you
it's
go.
a pretty good idea.
Yeah, you were not pleased, but
Well, I mean, I wasn't pleased because you were losing your, you know.
well, I was faced with an expense that I couldn't handle.
Right.
And that upset me and I needed
Which I was
a
also
car.
going to help you with. I was
know.
going to say, hey, I can lend you this if you need some help.
Which is nice, but you do that for everything. And so it's like I needed to handle it.
You
so
did a great
I spent
job.
3 hours in a mechanic and then decided to go get rid of that car and just traded it.
Well, you missed our pickleball game and it was fabulous.
I know, thanks for rubbing it in because I really would have chosen to be at a mechanic and then a car dealership from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And then you flitted yourself out to dinner to have a martini, which is
Yes,
like,
I
join
did.
me if you can. I'm like, thank you. I will.
So
So it took you a while to start to be nice to me. So you took my pain.
no. That makes me sound like a real jerk.
Right.
And I'm not a jerk.
Replaying the
No,
events.
but I know what's stressing you now, right? Nothing. You're getting ready to go on vacation.
Yeah,
soon.
I'm a little
You're
like
pretty loose.
imbalanced on work
yeah.
stuff, going really hard
Work-life pleasure
in
is
order
balanced.
to get out of town.
Mm-hmm.
It's beating me down, but that's fine. The end is here. We're going out of town. So you do know my life stresses. Do I know yours? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got some business stresses right now, real ones. Won't go into those.
Okay, so that's going to be a yes.
Yes.
Next question. I can tell you some of my partner's life dreams. Yes or no?
Yes. I can tell you a lot about your dreams.
Tell me.
Well,
What
first
are
of
my
all,
life's dreams?
I'm going to be like Freud. First of all, your dream, like your tangible dream, you want to own a restaurant.
Yes.
Yes. But you also sometimes wake up in the morning and you tell me your dreams
Yeah, they're funny.
and they are good. Yours are always like dreams 101. I'm in the classroom. I forgot my homework, or, the other day you were like, oh, I was in this house with so many rooms and they were so beautiful or something.
Right.
I'm like, and I had to quote the Bible verse, which you didn't know.
Nope. That's what you're here for.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
You want me to
have
quote the Bible verse so
subliminally-
you'll know?
Great.
In my house are many mansions. Jesus said that to, forgot the guy's name, but he said that to someone, when they were worried that they might not go to heaven. And he said to that person or persons, in my Father's house are many mansions. And that means there's room for everyone.
Is that what that means?
It's what I got out of it.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
That's what that kind
There's
of is
room
what
for
the Bible's
everyone. I
for.
mean, the Bible's got great stories, and that's one that says inclusivity, which you would
Well,
know
that's
that by
good.
looking at the Christians today. Y'all might want to read that Bible passage one more time. We'll put it in the show notes where to find it.
Where to find it? Where to find your King
A lot of
James
people don't
version?
even have a Bible. I got some. I can send you one. Keep going.
Okay, well, I mean, I think our dreams kind of align as far as
Yeah.
the growth of the business, and
Right.
what we want to do and travel and see how things go in November and maybe move out of the country and
Wait, move out. Well, we are excited about going on vacation because we're also looking for an overseas home just in case things go south. Yeah, it's more than
Handmaid-
just a laughing matter,
Handmaid's
but
Tale. Watch
we
that.
are not going to talk politics today, right?
nope,
Nope,
that is
we are
not
not.
what my life's
We will be
dream
doing
is.
that a lot in further podcasts because it's going to get more heated. But
coming up.
Yep.
I can tell you about my partner's basic philosophy of life. How can you put basic in front of philosophy of life?
Easy. What is your overall philosophy of life?
general.
Live and let live. Be controlling. Be an asshole.
Be powerful.
Yeah, be powerful.
I can do yours.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I can tell you yours.
Okay, tell me mine.
Yours, your overall
gonna be
philosophy of life.
You got to be able to stitch it on a lingua franca sweater. or on a pillow.
We should be wearing those today instead of your
I know.
thing right here, but we will next time.
Your thing.
Y'all should be. What was going to say?
Okay.
Your overall life philosophy.
Yes. What is my life philosophy?
Your overall life philosophy is no matter what's coming down the pike, no matter what's happening, bludgeoning could be happening in a corner. People could be, there could be horrors, there could be beauty, whatever's coming down the pike at that moment. You're like, let's all just get along and not really talk about it. Let's just sweep it under the rug.
I was about to say on a pillow, we could cross stitch, sweep it under the rug.
Sweep it under the rug. And you know what? When you do get upset, you go,
false.
We're not talking about it. We're not going to discuss it. I'm like, well, how are we going to know what it is? You're like, I don't know what's the matter with me. I'm like, well, let's discuss. We're not discussing it. Okay.
That makes always
perfect
my MO.
sense. I know.
But it is.
But it is pretty much, let's just all get along. Oh, and let's not talk about it.
Let's not talk about
and
it.
boy, you ran into the wrong partner when you
right? Sweep it under the rug and be powerful.
Do not
yin and yang.
Do not jive. Those two do not jive.
But we jive because we at least know that about each other.
Yeah.
On to the next.
I
know the names of some of the people who have been irritating my partner lately.
Some of the people.
Just yes.
You should know all of them.
Yeah. What about you?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I know exactly who's irritating you.
Next.
Yeah, I won't mention those names either because you guys need to get your shit together. She might be sweeping it under the rug right now, but it is going to, when it comes out like a volcano explosion. And that's why you don't want to push that pressure down like they do on the, the tectonic plates. Anywho, where were we?
Oh, no.
I was going into geology.
The people who are irritating me, you know them and I know yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Okay. I feel that my partner knows me pretty well.
That's stupid.
This is so dumb.
Where'd you get this stupid
I don't
thing?
know. Okay, continue. Let's see if it gives us more.
Yeah, give me something. Give me some meat. I mean, if you're
here we go.
Okay.
Oh, your romantic relationship.
What about it?
I don't know. Let's see. When we are apart, I often think fondly of my partner. Jesus.
Well, geez, I hope so. What are they,
Yeah.
pilgrims? I mean, Mormons? What is that? I think fondly of you, honey, along with my 8th wife, but I think of her more.
Oh my God, I couldn't breathe.
You okay?
Yeah.
No slam on the
Oh my
Mormons,
God.
by the way. I think you've got the right idea. Lots of wives, lots of people in the family to take the heat when things go south. I didn't do it. Number 5 did it. You got 25,000 children. You don't know their names. You're not expected to know their names because there's so many of them. I just think it's a great idea. What was the question again?
I know. Right?
What?
Does your partner know everything there is to know about Mormons?
That is not the question.
That's what you turned it into.
We are not slamming the Mormons.
Yeah, we think fondly of each other, Jesus.
Yeah.
But some people, I guess, don't when they leave. They're like, yeah. Whew. All right, but let's move on.
Okay.
I often touch or kiss my partner affectionately.
Oh God, y'all should see Lee. Yeah.
I'm like a jellyfish.
No,
an octopus.
You are more like an octopus.
A
Yeah,
suction
you are.
cup.
You just get on. I mean, especially when you've been gone a couple of days and you come back.
Uh-huh.
I do well to find oxygen in the middle of the night. Like there's something. It's Lee.
Yeah, there's sometimes when I'm not with you on a week, I'll come by and be like, I just need 5 minutes.
No,
Just lay down
and
with
no
me.
matter what I'm doing, I could be working out, whatever. I have to lay down.
Yeah,
So you can cling on. And I like that. I'm acting like I don't like that.
you do like
I
it.
love that.
You do like
you're a touchy-feely. What was the question again? How are you?
I often touch or kiss my partner affectionately. Not when you have a
I do
fever
too.
blister.
Oh, yeah. We haven't been able to do that lately because if you're on YouTube, maybe you can see it.
You can't
Can
see
they
it.
see it?
No.
You got to get behind that. I've got this medication. The reason I'm
More
gonna-
life tips.
I'm going to get more
Is there a
life tips.
Bible verse about this?
No, they did not mention herpes simplex in the Bible that we know of. However, this thing, I never got it until I was a dental hygienist. And because I worked in such fine clinics, I got this. And so now I have this pill I take when I feel like it's coming up on my lip. And it usually is from either stress or being in the sun. And I felt it the other day. I was like, it's nothing. But always take that pill. And so it came out, which means you couldn't kiss. I couldn't kiss. I couldn't do anything.
sad.
It hurt too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
What caused it? Stress or sun?
Don't know. My body must have been in stress because I feel stress I can get a lot of stress without feeling it, but I think my body, as always, betrays you. So I think my body was saying, you definitely have a little stress going on. So we'll show you what it looks like. Yeah.
But yeah, we do. But you especially, I don't either like PDA, no. But when we go on a trip like we're about to go, you will.
Then I become the octopus.
That's good.
No, I'm I'm very proprietary about my appearance publicly.
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't, I think there's certain things not everybody wants to see.
Yeah, I know.
But when you're in other countries and they don't know you at all, they go, what the? I don't care what people
We're not
think.
like teenagers up against a wall or anything.
No.
But just like would be more.
Sometimes.
Anyway. So that's a yes. There is fire and passion in this relationship.
Oh, definitely.
Duh.
Big time.
We wouldn't fire and ice gala. Yo.
Oh my gosh. Should we tell about the picture? No.
You just got a nice picture of that.
I did. A friend of mine. I shouldn't say her name. I won't, right?
No, it doesn't
No,
matter.
I won't. A friend of mine just got the picture that is really a fun picture.
Yeah.
Actually, I will. John Damon took this shot on my cell phone of us sitting on the ice throne on the Fire and Ice Gala for the Beckler. And it was the greatest shot. It's just, he caught us sort of, I'm leaning into Lee with the sword in my
just
hand.
laughing.
And
It's
she's
candid.
thrown her head back laughing. And it's a really fun, candid shot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a friend of ours got it blown up into a big picture and just delivered it at the front door.
It was really sweet.
It was so sweet. And thank you, Woodson.
Yes, that's a hard yes as fire and passion.
Yes.
And I don't think it's diminished, like the honeymoon phase or whatever.
I was thinking about that the other day. We've been together. Yes.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Don't worry about it.
Tell the world about it.
Yeah. No, we've been together how long? 6 years?
Yeah.
But going on 7.
Hey.
The 7-year itch.
Oh, right.
That's a thing.
Is that what you started thinking about? Are you itchy?
No.
Good.
Well, in my back. But no. So I thought about that. And we have a nice even burn now. And sometimes it spikes, but it never goes cold.
Correct.
Like we never have a coldness. I don't think we ever do, ever.
Mm-mm.
And so, it's not like breathlessly, except it is.
I mean, speak
Sorry,
for yourself.
it is. Anyway, it's just the same as it was day one.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. I had a thought and I forgot it because I was so
You were so
staring at your beautiful face that I love so passionately with fire. Same question. Romance is definitely still part of our relationship. Yes.
100%.
Our sex life is mostly satisfying. Jeez. Mostly. That's offensive.
That is
incredibly.
an understatement.
What adjective would you use?
Exceptional. I would say that it's exceptional.
Exceptionally satisfying.
It's not satisfying. It's better than that.
Just exceptional.
It's exceptional.
Okay.
I'm bragging. And I don't mind bragging, by the way. Hell yeah. It's great.
Boom.
Bam.
Moving on to the next category, 3 of 4. They've given us friendship. My partner is one of my best friends. We talked about this. Yeah. Okay. We just love talking to each other.
Check.
Hashtag lesbian. That's a yes.
Yeah. No kidding.
Don't
this
you?
is so easy. Right? Yeah.
I love talking to you.
I do too. Oh, we're watching an old show called
Hacks.
And
A new season.
And aren't you secretly wishing she gets together with the lesbian?
Yeah. Because they just have this, like, what I recognize in us. That
They
kind
do.
Of always want
and she's
to,
older and she's younger and she's a straight up lesbian and the older person is not. But they have this
still trapped.
Boy, it's very familiar the way they talk to each other.
It is.
Familiar as in it seems
Towards
like the way we
us.
talk to each other. So I was like, do you think this is going to happen?
We'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, it's
We'll
good. Y'all should tune into that one.
Okay. There's lots of give and take in our discussions. Both people have influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think we're pretty equal? Completely equal?
Yes, I think we're equal partners.
Yeah, we are.
I mean,
for sure.
I think work is different. I mean, you're always the boss, so that's different. That's not
100% different.
There's still give and take and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, in our relationship, we're 50-50 all the way down. Bam.
High five.
Yeah.
My partner listens respectfully, even when we disagree.
Okay, you answer that first.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I could see it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a difference between like respect and differentiation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like disagreement, it's saying even when we disagree, yes, everything is still respectful,
Mm-hmm.
even if there's moments of tension or whatever.
Anger.
I mean, we're not yelling or screaming or calling each other names or going below the belt, that kind of thing.
But I think the greatest couples ever that in the world are always the people that know how to argue.
Right.
And that argue passionately. And there might be some screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there just might be. But yeah, below the belt, if it happens accidentally, which I don't think it's happened with me and you, but if it happens, you gotta really address that immediately. Yeah. You have to immediately come out of that and go, and I just went the wrong, I apologize, and I was wrong because, and say that. Mm-hmm. And because people that say, I remember when I first met you, you said you never argued with your partner. And I thought, wow, it's interesting.
I said that?
Well, yes, you must have been lying. I mean, I don't know. The most.
Well, I mean, that goes back to the sweep it under the rug.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't, and that's been the dynamic. Actually, you have tried to sweep things under the rug with me. And it's simply not
simply not allowed.
I wanted to say that, except that I would never say that. It was just like, I'll get it out of you.
Right. And you have to have patience for that. I have to process things differently.
Yeah.
And you do want to get it off the table, and it's not reactionary, but I don't know.
Mine is, if it's in front of me and it's a problem, deal with it. I want it dealt with immediately. And if you're married or a partner with someone that is, Lee and I couldn't be more different this way, but you can get along with those people.
Absolutely.
And instead of needling Lee, which I've probably done on occasion, I listen. I just sit and listen until you finally open up. Because the impulse for partners, especially people who've been together a long time, is for us to immediately, we see what's going on.
Exactly. And
just go ahead and say it. But it's really better for the other person to come up with their own solution. Yeah. And then you to go, yeah, I see that. And then engage a little bit deeper into the issue.
The why.
Yeah.
The what.
Yeah.
The who.
Because life is, every minute is filled with issues that come up.
Absolutely. I mean, little stresses.
Yeah. I mean, the reason we have such great joy in our relationship, and why I hope you guys have great joy in your relationship, is because the opposite of joy comes in our face all the time. And if you're on that level of just, I'm going to choose to deal with it, and I'm going to stand in a place of joy while I deal with this horrible thing that's going on, then you can get along with each other too and feel better about yourself.
Right. Well, it's just about finding whichever way it works for you as a couple to not build resentments, to watch when there's miscommunication, because that's usually what a lot of things come to a head about, that you didn't really hear the other person, or you think they didn't hear you, whatever.
Yeah. I think people should watch that couples therapy we've been watching.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, there's
we haven't gotten deep in it. I want to watch some more.
Yeah, it's kind of good. I mean, there's a lot of, we had a whole episode on talking about marital therapy, because I listened to it the other day.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, you and I did. It's funny because my granddaughter said she had listened to one of our podcasts, and I love that. I mean, every one that we put out, I feel like both of my grandchildren, your children,
for sure,
are, I hope they do listen to it.
Right. Not ashamed.
But anyway, I was listening, and I was laughing at myself talking about the therapist that I've been to.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we can get a lot done with each other.
Yes.
Because I'm really like, if you get to an obstacle you just cannot get past, seek a therapist. You really need one, because you need a referee.
Yeah.
You really do. I mean, I see it black, you see it white. We don't have a middle ground. Then that's when you call a therapist.
Right.
But a lot of that can be, if you have a loving conversation, you have a baseline of loving conversation. Just sort of like if you're going below the belt, you stop it immediately and go, I just went below the belt.
Right.
And if you have those understandings, you can
I know, it's the foundation, like anything else. If you practice that communication and how to deal with things when they are not explosive and traumatic, then when that does happen, you can handle it a little more. And I always think after our conversations and advice or whatever, it feels very therapeutic.
Me too.
So,
and we always,
I do, or you feel,
I do feel the same way. I mean, it's not lopsided. I feel the exact same way.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We're just breezing through this so well.
Yeah. Well, we should write the questions.
My partner is usually a great help as a problem solver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a great help you really are. I mean, and that is in business too. That really is. It is so helpful. I mean,
that's interesting because I just touched you. There you are. It's tight under this table, and I'm sweating again. What was I gonna say?
You're wearing a sweater. You were getting ready to talk about business and what a great boss I am.
It is my want. That's true. To help.
Yeah,
like that is my goal. That is my intention.
Well, you're invested in it.
Yeah, but you, period. Like with anything.
Oh, well, thank you. And same. Absolutely the same.
And I think you have a male energy that I think tends towards generally problem solving, solution fixing.
I do.
Fix it.
That's why, I do. And I kind of recognize that. And it's good to recognize your own things. And that's why you want to listen to your partner sees it real clearly.
Yeah.
A minute ago, I'm like, where is my brush? And you went, you're such a man. I'm like, I am not a man.
Well, you didn't look
at
all in the basket where all your hair products are is just where it was. So,
Sorry, men, we just threw you under the bus on that one. We did. You have so many good qualities, though.
At the end of the day, are you happy to see your partner?
Every single day. And that's the truth.
It is true, but it sounded really facetious.
Yeah. It did?
No.
No.
Yes, no. Yes,
no. It sounded for real. It's the way I feel.
Me too.
Every single day. And that's if you don't want to see your partner every single day, I get it. There will be days maybe you won't, but I don't have to run into that with you.
Do you think it's because we don't always live together?
I was going to say, there is something beautiful to that too. We've seen and read about a couple of couples that don't live together all the time. They live together a lot, but they also have their separate places. And I just really highly recommend it. And it's also for us put together monetarily, it's a strain.
Yeah, for sure.
To have two different residences. But the balance of that is that it's joyous for you to be really focused in when you're with your kids
and with you,
and then focused in with me. And then when we all come together, we're all happy to be together. Right. We're not forcibly forced.
Right.
Nor have we made it our business to do that. That's why I think in every relationship, you define what that relationship looks like. If you decide to marry a man or a woman that already has children, really think about that. It's not just and now we're all gonna live in this house and we're all gonna, damn it, we're gonna get along. I mean, it's hard, right? So it's just a thought. I get along great with your kids. They get along great with me, I think.
Yeah. I'd say so.
I mean, Pup
working.
Pup still wants to live here. He wants to live here even when he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that because he loves his mama so much. There is one. I think all boys love their mothers.
Yeah.
This one, he's a
sweet boy.
He loves you.
I love my kids both.
Yeah.
A lot.
Anyway,
okay. Finally, your values.
This is so lame.
We generally mesh well on basic values and goals in life. Yes.
But you know what? It's not lame. People do need to answer these things.
Right.
I think they need to answer these things before they get married.
We kind of did that.
Or before they partner up.
Pre-thing at the church.
What pre-thing at the church?
It's called something.
Oh, when you got married to your ex-husband?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You and I have not
me
gone
too.
to the church.
Yeah, I was going to say, when did we get married?
Which definitely haven't.
Abby asked
Stay tuned.
She goes, are you going to get married in France? I'm like,
somebody else asked me that too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Stay tuned.
Ooh. We'll see. But yeah, I think we mesh well on basic values and goals in life.
I do too.
Okay. My partner appreciates the things I do in this relationship. Hard yes for me.
Hard yes.
What do you like the best?
I like the way you cook. No, that's just.
I was waiting to see if it was that or the foot rubs or the back scratches.
Okay, no. Let's go straight up at it. Okay, first of all,
Neither of these are like values.
I'm going to do
They're
the thing.
acts
I'm
of
going to do the
service.
thing, and then you're going to do the thing.
Okay.
This is my thing. First of all, sexually, I think you're the greatest partner.
Whoa.
Period. Second, this is physical. It started with physical. Second, you're the best foot rubber on the planet. Okay.
And I like your feet.
But
a lot of people do. Remember, we talked
apparently,
about this.
I should do, what are they called?
OnlyFans
Page about my feet.
That.
Boy, I put
Just
those
go for
pictures
it.
out. And number 3, okay, physical. Then the emotional, the way we
Right.
get along. And then number 4 comes the, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to die when you leave here because I don't have food. You're the best. You're the best provider of nutrients that I've ever run into. You're a great cook. And I'm a lousy one. So what the hell do I do for you?
You're probably not a lousy cook. That's not what you do.
It's just
boring. Yeah.
I'd rather just, you know what? When you're gone, I'd just rather get the lettuce, dip it in the stuff and eat the lettuce dipped into stuff. Get the carrots, dip it into the hummus and we're on.
Yeah.
You know,
That's good.
Yeah,
So I
basics.
really suit you.
very much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Mine would be the same. I mean,
What do you mean the same? You get to say
okay.
it.
Physically,
You have to say it, Pollyanna.
I am. Okay. Yes.
Yes, what?
Sexually amazing. Physically great. Like you don't really foot rub or back scratch me as much as
I do sometimes.
do you.
Sometimes.
No, that's a fact. And
Okay,
that's
it's
okay.
fine. Okay.
That's okay.
I'm going to work
That's
on
okay.
that. I need to work on that skill.
You're good at it when you do.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, emotionally, spiritually, you make me feel settled and safe and loved and happy. All the
Well, that's
things.
a good thing.
Yeah.
That's same here. Same
Me
here.
too.
Me too.
Samesies.
And I think that's important for every partnership to have that. I love your term. You've taught me the term, I don't feel settled yet. And I'm like, I used to think, what do you mean settled yet? What are you talking about? But it is that there's a feeling where you go, you exhale and you're settled. And
Right.
I like that. I think that's a great description for feeling safe, loved, allowed.
Yes.
Your
Your doesn't spike any
stress.
alerts, stress, anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
It makes everything better.
Yeah. I mean, when I see your car in my garage, it makes me happy.
Oh, that's sweet.
It does. That little first thought.
Uh-huh. I always think of your, when you're in the shower and you throw out your old washcloth from the day before and it lands, and I always go,
No,
whoa.
it's not from the day before. I throw it out once
When you're
I've
done?
used it
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't want it to stay
Stay
in the
in there.
shower and get like,
Okay.
ugh.
Well, your used washcloth comes flying over and lands with a plop on the floor. And I've never gotten hit, but it's been close before. And then I think, well, if I would miss it.
You would miss that?
Yeah. Like if that weren't something you did, if you weren't around, I would be sad about that.
Oh.
So it's like the little things that you could be like, that's annoying, or, oh my gosh. It's like, I love that.
Wet. Yeah.
And that's how I care and love for you. Like your quirks and things, they make me so happy because that means you're there.
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't know that. I forget sometimes I do things like that, like toss the thing above my head,
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
We all have our little things
Yeah.
and they don't annoy me.
I love yours too.
What are mine?
Okay. One of yours is during commercials, if we're watching a movie or whatever we've been watching lately, the thing, you get up and you do your high school, what's it called? The boots, the fancy boots?
The dancing boots.
Dancing boots.
The fancy boots. That's
She
a good
does
one.
the dancing boots routine, but she adds like a little pornographic thing to it.
Whoa.
Well, not
that's
porn.
not the word.
It's not the word, but you add a little like
Sassy dance.
twerky thing to it. So you take what you did back in the day, and she'll just do this like in the middle or just sitting around doing nothing, and you'll just get up and you'll start doing that.
a little
And
dance around for you.
I like that a lot.
I'm so glad.
It makes me happy because it also, I know it means you're really happy and having.
Yeah, that's true.
You're having a
It's
good
like
time.
a dog when they wag their tail or do their ears a certain way.
You
It's
do
like
wag
the
your
sign.
tail. She twerks.
I
You do the
I
twerk.
wag my tail.
Do the twerk. Yes, you do wag your tail. And
Oh.
yeah, those are fun.
Those are fun.
So we all need those fun things. I didn't know I needed them. Now I know that I need that.
Yeah. We need each other.
I would miss it.
I want you. I need you.
Yeah.
I like you. I love you. There were two more. It was like, do you generally like your partner's personality and do you respect your partner?
Yeah. You have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would say you have to do that in every relationship, friendship, even. Yeah. You got to respect people. And I read an article today about longevity of marriage.
Ooh,
and it
what
was
about
by what's her name? She is a well-recognized, she's Indian. She's written a book. I have the book.
Yeah, I've seen her name.
You know me and names.
I can't come up with it.
And she is talking, she's being interviewed, and she's talking about how the definition of a good marriage should never, ever, ever be about its longevity.
Yeah.
And that when you say the words "till death do you part," that can be a real problem. I mean, as in, it can be in many, many, many cases, poor mental health for people, both men or women. Just unless you're really actively, dynamically being a couple together, a partnership together. And if you're going south, if things are going badly, you need to do something to fix it. And it shouldn't be a death sentence that you have to stay together. And that wasn't me. This was the woman who writes the books. And we'll come up with her name. But I listen to her podcast now and then.
Okay.
She's really smart. And she's written a lot about couples and marriage and partnership. And I really respect her. But also it was kind of great to hear that because I always thought I had some radical view, like, what do you mean my marriage failed because I had a divorce? And I had a great marriage until it wasn't.
Right.
So I really hope we'll take that away from it. And then maybe people would be more apt to work toward a partnership like you and I. It shouldn't be hard work, but it should be a dynamic, continual dynamic. I keep using that word, and a give and take.
Exactly.
Instead of we're here now for life. Guess we'll just be here,
to friendship and quality and quantity. I mean, do you want to be together forever? Do you want to be together as long as you're going to be together? Well,
right.
I mean,
yeah. And that's what I can look back.
That's a better goal. And then I think people would stay together.
Right.
More. I couldn't imagine divorcing you. Like if shit hit the fan or we started to change or go in opposite directions, which we will, like then you come back to it because I have such a love for you.
Right.
That's deep.
That we continue to remind one another of and to explore it and to be curious about it and each other and to stay curious about the world around us and to reject the rut that we can get in. Just reject it.
Reject the rut. That's my new cross-stitch pillow.
Okay. Yeah, on your lingua franca shirt that we've got now 4 of them. I have 3. You have 2.
Wow. That's impressive.
I know. We're going to bring another one out as soon as it gets a little bit cooler than 95 degrees. Yeah.
Hey, sweaters. Yeah. Weather doesn't stop me.
Yeah, I know. You look good, though.
Isn't this funny? I wore a heart sweater and we did a relationship quiz. Look at that.
What a coincidence. And it's not even Valentine's.
I know. It's the heat of the summer. Everybody drink your water, stay cool.
Right.
And hope you can answer yes to those questions.
Make up a quiz.
The Gottman Institute. Pretty basic. But I mean, those are good, solid questions.
I think if you can't answer those basic questions,
that's a lot of no's. You better watch out.
Did they tell you how many? Like, if you got so many no's that you'd be like, you need to run to the divorce lawyer or something. But
let's say yes to those that we answered.
So they're going to let us be together now that we answered all those. Yeah, you'd hate it if you're.
Oh, it's one of those things.
If you're what?
Enter your email address to receive your quiz results.
Nope. I already received it.
We know. Yeah. We won.
We won
again. Because it's all about winning in competition.
No, it's not. It's all about love and relationship.
Okay, queen.
Next time we play a little pickleball and you're there, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Maybe I won't be spending a whole day at the mechanic in the car dealership.
I know.
But it's done.
And all of our friends, by the way, knew I was mad at you.
I know.
Yeah, they did.
I know. It's fine. They can think whatever they want.
They can.
Yeah.
But we know.
We know where I was. I have no problem with it. Would I have rather been playing pickleball? Indeed.
Indeed.
But everybody's in one piece.
Yes. So, all right. On that note, it's going to be an adventure. We're getting ready to get out of here, going on a little adventure while we're out for the next. Actually, we might podcast while we're out. And
if not, catch up on some old ones.
And catch up on some old ones because I listen. Because when my granddaughter says something, I started listening to all.
That's
just
fine.
like listening to us, and I went, "Oh, okay, got it." Well, except for maybe the F-bombs, I think they're great.
What's wrong with those?
Nothing. They
for
hear,
her.
Yeah, they hear them all the time.
Hearing it.
But as far as the subject matter, I feel like kids need to.
Sure.
Not need, but if they're curious enough and they want to hear things like that, then there's nothing we've said ever that I can think of that would be detrimental to my grandchildren.
There you go.
So anyway.
Be powerful.
Exactly. And don't forget to stream us while we're gone.
Like the video?
Well, no.
Like the workout or the YouTube, the podcast? What are we talking about?
The workout. Do our Hilliard Studio Method commercial. Do your commercial voice. Come on, let's go. If things go south with her job at Hilliard Studio Method, this is who she is, really. Go.
Hilliard Studio Method, where Pilates meets strength training. You too can have this body. I'm pointing at Liz. When you're 70. If only you did Hilliard Studio Method every day. And with our streaming platform for $30 a month, that's $1 or less a day, you can have a Pilates Hotties body.
I couldn't have written it better.
There you go.
Love it.
Signing off. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to us today, wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, you can now find our podcast on YouTube.
Yeah. If you liked it, please share, rate, and review. We love 5 stars. And we hope you'll work out with us online or in studio at HilliardStudioMethod.com.